What is up, guys? I'm Daddy Gamer Fred, back again with another news update video. Now, South Park, the Fractured Butthole is making a lot of noise right now. If you don't know, I'm gonna just go over it very briefly. The Fractured Butthole is their new game that they're dropping. I believe this year is coming out. If not, it's coming out early next year. It's been delayed or whatever. But a lot of previews have been going out for the game, and a lot of people came up to a decision in the game that is kind of weird, and it's kind of, depending on your taste, might leave a bitter one. So let's just go over it. You could choose your difficulty by your skin tone color. Now, at first glance, you're looking at this and you're like, what? And yes, as a Puerto Rican, grown up in Brooklyn, this is kind of not touchy. It's hilarious to me because I grew up watching South Park. I understand, but I am attracted into that type of humor. So I'm kind of not to say that I'm 100% okay with it. To me, the topic of discussion is why they're doing this. Do they have a deeper meaning? South Park, yes, as you know, they do aim for making this stuff funny and making jokes out of something like this. They usually have a deeper meaning behind it, and if they don't, crab people would just come out. But I'm hoping that there's a deeper meaning behind it. I mean, it's kind of blunt and it's kind of in your face, and it's kind of making a lot of people who are playing the game uncomfortable right now. There's a whole bunch of videos up of people who are, previewing the game, and then this decision comes up. They get either quiet, they laugh, and or some people just skip by it real quickly so they won't have to have a discussion about it. And to me, depending on your race, it shouldn't matter. Say how you feel, let the world know. And that's exactly why I'm doing this video. I think a lot of people are taking this not out of hand and out of portion, because by all means, if you feel a certain type of way, let it be voiced, let it be known. But I think being scared and not talking about it is exactly what they don't want. They put it in their game because they knew people were going to talk about it, and it will open the door for the conversation of why is it, like, again, just looking at this, I can kind of tell, easy, light skin, and dark, difficult for dark skinned people. It kind of represents on like how life is kind of for these people in America. So again, let's go into a article I'm gonna pull up from. I'm going to say the name wrong. Let me make sure I'm saying it right. From Games Radar. Okay, I'm gonna have a link in the description below, and they go over it, and it kind of, in the best way possible, they get a statement from Ubisoft to understand what is going on right here. It says, South Park's humor has always aimed at the uncomfortable, and its upcoming RPG sequel carries on the tradition. South Park: The Fractured Butthole was shocked parts of the internet by seeming to tie the difficulty setting to the color of the skin. Now it says seemingly because it actually doesn't do it. It says the darker the skin tone, the tougher the game. We reached out to the game's publisher, Ubisoft, who had no official statement but confirmed that it's just a joke. It doesn't affect combat difficulty or any other aspects of the gameplay difficulty. The slider changes skin tone, changes the skin tone, but it's purely cosmetic. Again, this is just South Park humor. This is just them again throwing jokes everywhere and anywhere they possibly can to make it true to that South Park brand. And I'm pretty sure a lot of South Park fans are gonna get to the screen and die laughing when they see it. Or you're gonna be one of those people who, again, if you are one of those people who are offended, I don't think this game is gonna be for you, because this game, if this is at the character creation at the start of the game, you best believe the game is gonna be full with stuff like this. They continue saying, Cartman tells you as Cartman tells you as you in character creation that the choice you make doesn't affect combat, just every aspect of your whole life. The joke reeks off of the previous work from the people of John Scalzi, who wrote a great piece called "The Straight White Man: The Lowest Difficulty Setting There Is." Again, them just pulling apart the barriers, throwing the jokes in your face. And again, if you are touchy about this, I'm not to saying that this game, you should, avoid this game at all means. I don't think people who are touchy about this are going to be jumping at this game anyway. But I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section below if you're offended by this and you're not going to buy this game because of something like this. Again, I do think that it was just a joke, and it doesn't affect gameplay, so it's not really a game-changing thing. That's how I see it. I don't see this as something game-changing, as you're gonna, because of you playing as a darker character, is gonna change your game. Again, Cartman does say that it doesn't affect battle, it doesn't affect anything, it just affects your whole aspect of your life, kind of like what it is in real life. Like for some people, being darker, you're gonna walk down the street, you probably get harassed by police, depending on the neighborhood you live in, the circumstances you live in. You know what I'm saying? We could get into a whole discussion on that itself. Let's not do that. Let's just go over what's in the game. Continuing from Games Radar, it says it's nothing wrong that the game is. It's worth nothing that the game is all about shocking players. During one mission, the previewer Ubisoft shared with press, you will find yourself battling Catholic priests that are trying to molest you, and the racist South Park police send you to the home of an innocent black man to beat him up. That's just in the opening hours of the game. You can expect much worse later on in the game. Let's not forget that in the first game, the South Park: The Stick of Truth has you battling the giant Nazi zombie fetus of Khloe Kardashian. And again, if these topics do offend you, I wouldn't recommend this game, and I don't think that they made this game for these people who are going to be offended by this. Now, of course, there's people who are angry and outraged that this is even in the game, and you have all reason to be angry and outraged. But I don't think I don't think this game was intended for you, but everyone has a right to voice their opinion. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on the South Park fractured butthole? Is this a deal breaker? Are you hard out because you have to choose your difficulty setting depending on your skin color? And again, they clearly state that actually doesn't affect anything. But let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on this whole debacle, this whole race difficulty setting thing. To me, I think it's hilarious. It's a South Park joke, and if you would have said this was a Naughty Dog joke in Uncharted, it would have kind of been a different story, because they don't have that kind of lineage to support them doing racist jokes or whatever the case may be. Again, I'm not giving them a pass because it's South Park. I'm saying this is what they're known for. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? So if we're gonna, I don't want to paint the picture as a good guy for doing these jokes, but at the same time, this is the people we go to for jokes. And if you are playing this game, I'm pretty sure you're picking it up for the South Park jokes, the South Park lore, the South Park connection. And this is something that is heavily present in South Park. I mean, hell, they have a character called Token, and he's black because he's the token black friend of the main cast. And again, if you're offended by that, you should be offended by a ton of other things in the whole South Park world, and this shouldn't be the first thing to catch a flag. again, let me know in the comment section below, because this is a serious topic, and a lot of people do feel a certain type of way about it. Let me know your thoughts either way, how you fall on the scale. Again, I do think this is for South Park fans. South Park fans probably not gonna have an issue with it. If you are a South Park fan that does have an issue with it, again, let me know your side of the story in the comments below. Like always, I'm Daddy Gamer Fred on Instagram and Twitter, and you can bring the conversation there as well. It's open to conversation on those platforms. I'm Daddy Gamer Fred on, I'm the American Gamer in Switzerland right here on YouTube. And yes, I'm gonna be doing a ton of these video game news update videos. The best way to catch them all is with a subscription, which is totally free. Just hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button. It does help me out a ton as far as growing the channel is concerned. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next news update video, and hopefully is more enjoyable conversation than this. And again, this is why I'm making this video, is just to input my conversation on it. And I would love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna be in the comment section below chatting it up with you guys, and let's talk about it. Let's talk about this race issue in video games as a whole, or just in the South Park franchise as a whole. All right, guys, peace, and let's enjoy video games.